I'm back from holiday. Actually arrived back yesterday. On the way home, went to Tesco's, got home, did a bit of shopping, washing, did a bit of washing because we had beautiful weather all day yesterday. It was amazing. And then just potted around and sunbathed a little bit, not too much. I weren't the silly one. Dan's the one that's been sitting literally out in the sun all day. But yes, so yeah, I'm back. Different weather today, mind. It's not so nice. I don't know what's happened to the weather today. Matter of fact, it was one of those days I really just didn't want to even get up this morning. We had all the windows open from yesterday, overnight, like, you know, all the windows, and got up this morning and every one of them was blowing and it was quite windy and everything. So it was one of those days I just wanted to stay in bed. But anyway, I'm up. So what have I got planned today? Now, I've got planned several things today. I really want to clean my hoover. Give it a good deep clean. A deep clean. I might have a new filter and stuff, and there's like smelly bits in there that you can change, and you know, to smell nice and stuff like that. I want to give it a good old wash down and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so definitely want to do that. Let me just check. Needs charging as well. It's only on one light. Also, I've got some descaler for my kettle, and you're probably thinking, well, hold on, you just bought a new kettle. I know I did. The water here in Lincolnshire is so hard. Now, if any of you remember, I bought the Liverpool kettle, and I only used it for 3 days, maybe 4, just to get me by until my other one arrived, my new one arrived. And even that had like lime scale in it. So yeah, the lime scale here is awful, really bad. So my kettle needs doing. Now, I've never used this, if I'm totally honest, so I do have to read instructions, but it does say should be done in 6 minutes. Results now in 6 minutes. 8 minutes for stubborn stains. I'll give it 10 then. Looking at this, actually, I've had to take, this is how I have to look at instructions anymore. I have to take a photo, zoom right in. My eyes have literally gone terrible. But anyway, it says here that you can clean your irons with these, your coffee machines, your shower heads, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to get that on the go. That'll be my first thing on the go because, well, that's, I want to say cooking. It's not cooking, but you know what I mean. While it's working, then I can be doing other things. So yeah, let's just go and get that on the go. It's just one sachet in, fill the kettle up with cold water, I think. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it's liquidy. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that at all. Alright, okay. So you get 3 sachets. Don't know the price of it, I really don't. Let's just get this on the go, so then that way I'm done with that then, aren't I? Do I empty the scale first? Let me empty the water first, just to show you how bad it actually has gotten. I think you'll be surprised. Look at it. It's really bad. And when it comes down to the last sort of bit of your cup of coffee, you can even get it into your coffee as well, which is, or tea, or whatever you're drinking, and it's absolutely disgusting. Right, let me just bring you down. I'm just going to fill it up then. I'm going to fill it up over the lime because I want it to totally get all the lime scale. So I think it's just cold water. I'm halfway there. I'm going to now put the sachet in and then the other half. That way then it can kind of mix up, can't it? Yep, it's just a see-through liquid. See how this works. Do not have your kettle plugged in, by the way. Which I'd better not place this now back on the base, just in case I accidentally or somebody accidentally turns it on. I'm getting there. It's just all see-through. There's nothing special with the stuff. Right, there we go. and leave that for 6 minutes. Alexa, tell me when it's 6 minutes, please.
Good morning, Mazzy. 6 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. Right, next. This isn't a to-do job, actually. This is just something I brought. Right, so before I went on holiday, we went away for four nights, I think it was. Yeah, it was only initially 3 and then we extended it one night. So anyway, we went to Tesco's. And I don't usually really look in the cheapy sections, you know, where like they have the reduced sections on the like stuff, like shampoos and stuff, I want to say, not food. I don't really look there just for the fact they never really have anything worth buying, do they? There's never a really decent bargain on it. But anyway, I saw a massive tray of these. There was a green one and a yellow one, a massive sort of bread tray full of them, just full of them. So it caught my eye and I thought, well, what are they? I had no idea what they were. But I looked at it and they was £3.50 each, reduced to 49p. So I thought, okay. I did read the coconut milk. So I thought, okay, for not even £1, I'll pick one up of each just to see what they were. Had a feeling it might be lip balm or something. So anyway, on more better inspection, it's actually a natural deodorant. So this one is, what flavour is this? This is coconut milk, almond and felina, with almond and felina. Natural deodorant, smell like a hero. Hero? Is that what that says? Yep. And this one is a tropic tonic with lime, basil and mandarin. Natural deodorant, smell like a hero. Oh, it's both smell like a hero. So yeah, I got 2 of these. And I just thought, well, I'm going to give these a go and see what they are. Well, I brought them now, haven't I? I haven't even opened that. So, okay. Oh, okay. That actually smells really nice. Okay. So, oh, this is cardboard. I'm guessing it's like an eco-friendly thing. How do you get your deodorant to come up then? Oh, I see. And then you push up there. Do you know what these would be good for then? These would be good for like a little handbag, wouldn't it? When you're on a night out and that, and you just, or you've been to the gym, but you have to go back to work or something. I don't know. That smells really nice. It smells definitely limey. And what's the other flavour? Eucalyptus, I'm sure I can smell in that as well. Right, so this one's coconut and almond felina. Oh, wow. That's holiday. That's holiday in a tube. So I'm going to try these anyway now that I know what they are. They're deodorants. I'm going to try these. I'll let you know if they're any good or not. There's no point in me advising you to go and buy some though, because I doubt they've even got them on the shelves anymore. But yeah, I'm going to give those a go. Right, my next purchase was while I was on holiday. Here we go. I see I haven't set this up yet. So this is for my just sticks. Why couldn't I say that then? This is for my joss sticks. Now I do like this one. It's got all like stars and moons and everything on there. But the hinges are broke. To be fair, they were broke the day I'd gotten it. One of them was, and eventually now it's just sort of, I've lost the 2 hinges. So that's my old one. It's massive, just to light a little joss stick. So I thought, well, I was in that, there was a tacky shop there, a big massive market, like indoor market. So while I was there, I thought I'd buy this one, just £2.50. So I've still got that joss sticky, I don't know why I can't say that word today, still got that joss sticky vibe, but not as big. So let's open this. Okay, it's quite pretty, isn't it? Now, I do know they had one of these opened, so I know then that this needs adapting as well. So this isn't made for joss sticks, but what I want Dan to do is drill just a tiny hole in there so I can have a joss stick coming up and it can drop down into there. It's actually for these combs. Now, do you know what? I've never lit these combs before, ever. So, should I give that a go? I don't even know what flavour these would be. Ah, sandalwood. These are sandalwoods. Yeah, I've never lit these. Should we give this a go? I don't even know where the lighter is. Let me find a lighter. Thank you, Alexa. You can stop. So that's been 6 minutes. Alexa, stop alarm. Let me just check on it. It's not looking anything special. There's no floaty bits that have come off it. Alright, yeah, so here we go. Let's light one of these tiny little combs. Like I said, I've never lit one of these before. This will be interesting. Do you just light it? Guessing you do. Yeah, talking a holiday though, we've actually got another one booked. As we've mentioned it now on today's on Travel Trolls, we've actually got one booked again in another next week basically, so that'll be cool. Oh, that don't smell too good. It might be because these are cheap, you know. I don't know actually. No, it's getting a bit better now actually. It is getting a bit better. Maybe these combs are better than joss sticks anyway. But the fact is I have 1,001 joss sticks. So there you go. So now I can throw this one away. And I did like the little moon and stars on there though. Gutted about that. I wonder if I can take them off. Take them off and stick them on there. So I just looked inside. Now there's no loose bits. So I just got my knife and I went like that. And some is actually flaking off. So I do wonder if I'm supposed to be using now like a sponge to get them off. You know what I mean? Do I have to scrub that off? I thought that was all just gonna melt off, so to say. Right, anyway. Shall I give it another couple of minutes? I'll find a new sponge and try and let's see whether this comes up clean. So far, I'm not impressed because it's all still stuck on there. One of those. Here we go. Right, I'm going to collect up as much lime scale as I can. I need to empty that though. And let's see how much lime scale I can actually get out of here. Alright. It's a mission. No. I'm not impressed with that. I don't really want to be scrubbing it with this because now I'm going to be getting like sponge all over it, ain't I? And it's hard to even get my hand in there. Oh, maybe it needs a second treatment. Right, who would have thought? I totally did the kettle all wrong. So half fill the kettle with water and boil, right? And then let it cool down. Not cold, but let it cool down. So let's get to that stage first. Right, I'm going to run through what I have to do. Boil the kettle, basically. I'm going to put this in a Mazzy short way. Boil the kettle, take the kettle off. Wait for 10 minutes so it's slightly cooling down. Slowly pour one of those sachets in. 2 if it's really bad. And then wait your 6 or 8 minutes. 6 or 8 depending on how bad your kettle is. Now, if it's still looking like it needs a little bit of work, then apparently you put the kettle back on to reheat and reheat the kettle. But do not boil because apparently it will fizz. Now, I never saw no fizzing. So that just shows I totally... Read instructions. It's just the point, isn't it? Read instructions. So I'm only going to use 1 sachet on that because I've already used a sachet, haven't I? So that can go in the bin. That can go in the bin. Actually, no, I was going to see if I can get the sun and moons off that. I'm literally going from one thing to another today. I can't see this hoover getting done. I just thought, right, I'm going to go and see if I can get these metal sun and stars, moon and stars off. So I got 1 star off and it flicked somewhere. I cannot see it anywhere. I heard it land. hood. Oh, I see it. I think I see it actually. Right, yeah. So yeah, I can get those off. They're the stars. They're just going to need gluing onto my new box. So I'm going to take off all the brassy bits, and because my one don't have no brassy bits, and I quite like that. I'm going to take off all the brassy bits and see what I can do then with the new box. Let's try and... Yes! See, these long strip ones, they've got tiny little pins in. So I can do something with those. Brilliant. Well chuffed with that. Need to get this one off without breaking the pin though, because I won't have no other pins. Here we go, that's one off. Brilliant job. Can't wait to do my one up now. I've had to actually go and put that out in the awning. It's actually not very nice. It just smells of smoke. It's not really got a flake. It's because it's a cheap cone. So I'll get my joss sticks in there. We'll get some better cones. Brilliant job. Nice one, Mazzy. This is what I call upcycling. Look, I'm going to keep all that together somehow and somewhere. Right, my alarm's gone off, so it's been 10 minutes. Let's go and pour this stuff in. This scaling my kettle is driving me a bit bonkers now today. Yeah, I honestly thought that this was going to be the easy bit of the day. Descaling a kettle, putting a sachet in. But anyway. Right, so it's been 10 minutes. The kettle has cooled down. Still hot, but that's what they've said, haven't they? Right, so in we go. Slowly, apparently. Because it can fizz. That's just made a mess. Okay, I'm hearing fizzing now. Oh yeah. Right, shut the kettle. I don't know what's going on in there. I don't think I want them fumes in here. It might be okay, but I don't want them in here. So I'm going to leave that down there. Right. Alexa, give me an alarm for 8 minutes. I'll do 8. Right, so where have I got on with this? I've gotten them all off. I've got all my brassy bits off. Except for 2 of these. I can't get the pin out on that one. And some of the pins on these. But yeah, I've took all the brass off. So what I'm going to do is put all that back in here for now. And do you know what? That's going to be a project for a different day now. I've just given myself a whole new project today. Which actually, I'll be honest, I'm quite looking forward to doing. So I've got all my moons and stars and everything off now. Yeah, that'll be quite fun. I'm looking forward to doing this one. Might need Dan's help a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. What's the best way though, is sticking the stars on, I think, for me. Because they were just sort of placed in there. They had a groove where the star had come out. But they were just placed in there. Might have had like a little bit of glue on the back side. They all need cleaning up now and all. So anyway, that's a project for another day. I actually thought I was getting rid of this today. But nope, I'm going to put this back where it came from and deal with it on another day. Right, alarm's gone off. How exciting. Let me go and get the kettle. So I can't remember what time I set the alarm, but it's probably been a minute, maybe 2 after that anyway. Right, let's have a look. Okay, that's pretty decent now. Okay. Where's the lime scale gone then as such? Don't get me wrong, it's not... You know, I don't know why we can't fill the kettle all the way up really, because now there's a line inside where the water hasn't touched it. Right, okay, do I have to scrub that then? See what comes out. What a boring job this is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really know where it's definitely got it off the bottom, look. I don't really know where the lime scale went. Is it totally dissolved it? That's interesting. Alright. I will give it a little scrub. There's hardly anything in the bowl. Pretty impressed with that actually, if I be totally honest. If only I'd done it properly the first time around. The only thing I would do different now, they say to only fill it halfway and boil it. Just fill it up, get it over your lime scale line. That's the only thing I'd recommend. Just got to boil that now a couple of times. So that's all the lime scale that came out of there. So it definitely dissolves it somehow, doesn't it? Quite impressed with that. Have I ever used one before? Probably not. That's probably why I'm impressed. Yeah, so I've got to boil that. I'm going to do it a couple of times and rinse it through. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I would recommend though is definitely get it over the, because that's the only bit that's left now in my kettle. Definitely get it over your lime scaling line. Alright, I don't want this going down my drain. So I think for today I'm going to leave that hoover. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just make a little start on dinner because I can have that prepped, you see. So that'll be handy. Let me get this on charge. So it's tacos today. Now some of you might remember, I don't know if I did it on this channel or the Travel Trolls, but I'd frozen up, I chopped and prepared some onion and peppers and chopped it up and put it in the freezer. So I took this out the freezer yesterday when we got home, and somebody had left in the comments that won't turn out the way it should do, like fresh. And now I see what they're talking about. Look at all that liquid at the bottom. There's loads of liquid at the bottom. So what am I meant to do? Oh God, where's all that come from then? I'll have to drain all this then and see if it will cook up. These don't look very good. I've just drained them. How can a supermarket, you know, you can buy frozen peppers, can't you? How can a supermarket manage to do it and we can't at home? I wouldn't mind, that was only frozen a week. Maybe not even that, I don't know. It's just gone all weird. Anyway, let's get this on the go. See what we can do with it. I'm guessing it just looks weird, doesn't it? It just looks very see-through-ishy. It's not been cooked yet, although the heat's on. I'm guessing though, yeah, once maybe cooked, it'll be all fine. Because I'm sure I did Google that day, can I freeze peppers? And they said yeah, so don't know. Anyway, here we go. How about tacos today?
Yes, please.
Yeah?
I've not had a proper meal, have I, for a while?
No, you've not had an appetite.
Sandwiches last 2 nights.
Yeah, I don't know if it's your
It's been the heat.
weather. Yeah.
I've not been up to it, but tonight I think I'm very ready for your tacos. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh, going back to that last dinner, that Deb's one that I made, the concoction. Dan hated it.
No.
You did. You didn't eat the second one. You said
I said it were all right.
You said it was all right, but I didn't really like it, and
No.
you definitely weren't eating the second one, which went in the bin.
With them ingredients, I'd have made something better.
Yeah, I could have made something better. Thank you. It wasn't me, my fault.
No, it were all right. It was tasty. Not knocking it.
Yes, he did. He said I didn't like it. Because on the second day I said that's what's for dinner again now tonight. I got the second tray and he's like, I'll be honest, I didn't like it.
You're right, telltale tit, aren't you? Debsy's going to be emailing me saying, he didn't like it. My meal.
So what? If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to like something to please somebody, do you? We gave it a go and that's the end of it. Right, I did buy the kit today. Now I quite often do this because sometimes then if you buy the kit you end up with half of these left over. So I've got 4 of those left over and Dan's already had 4, so you get 8 in a pack. So you can always then get, basically you don't have to buy the kit the second time round, which is £4 odd. But what then you do have to buy then is just like a fajita mix. So I've got 2 of those because I don't really know how many I'm going to need in a minute. I might need 1.5. We'll see. Just that kettle's still boiling. I'm still on the first rinse on that one as yet. This is smelling nice though. I don't think there's nothing wrong with this veg at all, if I'm totally honest. I think this is going to be fine. Second boil. Yeah, we're getting there with the fajitas. Tacos. Now the only reason I said fajitas is because some of you are going to say, oh, you got fajita mix. I know I've got fajita mix. It's because it's smoky barbecue mild. Now that's the exact same flavour that goes into the tacos, you see. So that's why I did that. Now if I'd gone for the taco mix, then it would have been a whole different flavour than what Dan's used to. So like a spicy one or something. Right, this doesn't say to do this, put blobs of cheese in there, but I like to do it. Just gives it a bit more of a flavour and stuff. So this isn't going to be nearly ready soon. I'm on my second kettle now, so that's that. Right, so apart from finishing off what I have to do here, I think I'm going to call this one a day. I think this vlog's getting long enough, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.